LuitBiz DMS has a built-in version control mechanism via which all the different versions of the documents can be stored centrally and retrieved from one place. Let me show you how this works. I'm in the document detail page of a particular document, and as you can see, the version number of this particular document is version number 1. So now suppose, and now every document actually has a version control box. Here you can see download is active and upload is inactive. So suppose I go ahead and download this document to my hard disk. And now if I go back to the document detail page, I see that this particular document has this extra box out here, which says that if you had any difficulties while downloading and would like to download again, click here. Or if you want to cancel the process, you can click here, because now what has happened is download has become inactive and upload has become active. So unless and until you go ahead and upload this document back to the system, the other users who have modify or full privileges, who can download the document and make modifications, cannot do so because you have locked the document. So now you can go ahead and upload the document. You can select the, suppose you have made the modification out here, you can put in the changes that you have done out here. So the changes that I have done are, you can list all your changes out here, and so on and so forth. You can type as much as you want and hit on the submit button. The moment you do so and go back to the document detail page, the system attaches a dash v2 to it. So now the current active version, that is the version that you can see here, is version number 2, and version number 1 has been moved down to history. So version 1 is moved down to history along with its audit trail, and version 2 is now available to you. So now in this version control box, there are two other things that I would like to talk about. Suppose you feel that this document has had enough of version control and you want to lock the version control for that particular document, you can do so by clicking on lock document. And if you say yes, then the document's version control is locked. As you can see, both download and upload becomes inactive. However, the lock button toggles to unlock. So once you again unlock it, then the version control starts working again. The other thing about version control is rollback. Now, as you can see, version 2 is the current active version. Suppose that's not the right one. So you can roll back to the first version. Suppose version 1 is the correct one. You can roll it back to version 1. Then what will happen is, now the active version is version 1. That is the version that you can see here is version 1. And now version 2 along with its audit trail has been moved down to history. So that's how different versions can be maintained in LuitBiz DMS, and the complete audit trail and history can be tracked centrally.